Have you ever thought to yourself that you wanted to start a YouTube channel and you didn't know how much it pays and you're not sure if you want to put the effort in that it takes? Well, I've got a website for you that will show you what any YouTuber that you want makes, approximately. And it's a really pretty neat little tool. I wish I'd known about it years ago. If you already know about it, great. If you don't, stick around.
If you need a hand, I am here for you. Walk that extra mile, I would do that too.
In a little while, I'm going to show you this cool website, and it's going to probably be a very good tool for you if you are starting a YouTube channel. I think it's a really neat tool for keeping people honest, and I'm going to say right now, there's been a trend in the YouTube community, and not just RV channels but all around, of a plateau of subscribership and viewership, because there's only so many people to go around, so many people that are going to be YouTube subscribers, and so that has caused a lot of people to begin buying views and buying subscribers, and you don't want to do that. You never want to do that. You don't want to be a cheater. I mean, having a channel is not the end-all be-all, and you shouldn't be willing to just do you know, whatever it takes to get to that monetization level. You know, 4 years ago when I started Boondockabillies, there was not the regulations in place that there is now. Now you have to have 4,000 hours viewed within a year and 1,000 subscribers. And I'm going to say that's pretty hard to get to at this point. YouTube has millions and millions of channels, and they're just kind of tightening down, right? What they're also tightening down on is the amount of people that are purchasing subscribers and purchasing views. And this website I'm going to show you will show that. And the video I'll show you at the end kind of teaches you how to look at the graphs that are on this site. So it's really pretty cool. So stick around to the end of the video. 4 years ago too, when I started the channel, we had a gimmick that made us really grow in the first 2 years. Not a lot of people had huge solar arrays at that time, and not a lot of people had wind turbines. And we have a sliding system. The large panels come out on sliders, right? And underneath those were flexible panels, and altogether there was 2,600 watts of solar panels. So the flexible panels were on the roof, and then the large panels came out, and the whole thing was kind of like a space station. It's just really cool. We still have the sliders, of course, but it has changed a lot. The flexible panels are not up there any longer. They completely quit working within about 6 months, and we got our money back from the company. And we've never replaced those, so we just don't have the same system. But a lot of people still ask about the wind turbine, and it's been really cool. It's in fact going right now. I'm not sure if you can hear it on camera or not. This is this pleasant whir going on. And we'll have a video up in the next couple of months because we're planning a new and improved wind turbine system. If you have a channel that you'd like us to subscribe to, just put the name of your channel in the comments below, and I always subscribe back. I may not watch everybody's videos because I'm just busy and I don't have time to watch a whole lot of things, but I will subscribe back, and that does help. Subscribership does help, and so let us know. And I have our subscriber list privatized, so you won't know if I subscribe to you or not, but if you put it in the comments, I will subscribe to you. And if you're already a subscriber, that's fantastic. If you're not, go ahead and just subscribe. Let's see. YouTube has had a recent purge of fake subscribers too, and so for some channels you'll be able to see fairly easily that some of their views and some of their subscribers have been taken away by YouTube. And my advice is just don't do it. Just don't be a cheater. The website is permanent. What you do on your channel is a permanent record of that site. And it's legal, and it's what you're looking at is public channels. You're not looking at anyone's private information, right? If you have a YouTube channel that the public can see, unfortunately, that's just how it is. People are going to be able to see your information, and not your, address and bank account number and things like that. But they are going to be able to see a lot of statistics on your channel. So it's a useful tool, I think, for keeping people honest. So everybody doesn't know about this site, even though it's been around since I think 2008. And I've just discovered it. I wished I'd known about it because there's been, I've had some questions myself about different people's channels, and this website has kind of answered those. So yeah, we're experiencing the same plateau as everybody else, but there's no way I'm going to buy subscribers and buy views. That's, it's just the way the cookie crumbles, so to speak. If you've plateaued, you're not getting the views, if you're not getting the subscribers, that's just how it goes. You can do what I did and start watching a lot of videos on SEO, and that's your Google ranking. You can watch videos on tips and tricks to improve your channel, improve your thumbnails, improve your tags and your descriptions and your titles and things like that. And just do your best and have fun with it, because YouTube is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be this cutthroat environment where you're willing to do anything to get ahead. It's not supposed to be that. So if you go into it with a more casual attitude of just having fun, being creative, you're going to have a lot more fun doing your YouTube channel. And I've got to say, though, and I say it several more times in this video, you don't want to get in the trap of comparing your channel to other people's channels all the time. There is that ability on this website, and I suggest a channel that you'd like to be more like, rather than have this constant nail-biting situation where you're comparing yourself to other channels. The other thing about starting a YouTube channel that I've heard people mention recently is they don't want to deal with the trolls, the bad commenters. And my best advice is to set your channel so that it's approved comments only. Now, the person that comments will be able to see their own comment, but nobody else can see it until you actually approve it. And I usually just delete those. I don't, unless they're spammy, I don't flag them or anything. I just delete them and I don't deal with it. But sometimes people just catch me at the wrong time, and I've lost my temper and just approved it and then argued with the person, and it never does any good. It really doesn't. If a person continues to be harassing or anything like that, you can hide them from your channel so that no matter what they ever say, you don't have to see it, and no one else does either. Another thing too is, if you have any questions about making videos, about software, about anything YouTube related, just ask. I'm always happy to answer those questions, and been constantly surprised by the response I get when I answer a question. Most people let me know that when they've asked other channels, those channels just ignore them. They don't give them any information, and I think that's just kind of silly. You know, you can't keep people from being creative by hiding your methods. And everyone is going to come out with a different product, right? It's like two sculptors having the same clay and the same tools, and everyone is asked to copy the object in the middle of the room or paint that object or whatever, and everyone's going to come out with a different product. And if people like your product, that's great. You're going to get subscribers and views. And if they don't like it, then study up on how to do it better if it's really important to you. If you're just there to make money, it's probably going to be disappointing. Most channels are small and stay small. Okay, here we are at socialblade.com. You can make an account, or you can just go to the home page and put a username in from YouTube right here, or Twitter or Instagram or Dailymotion or Facebook or Twitch or something called Mixer, and get the information you're looking for. And what you're going to get is some stats on the channel that you're looking at, or the account, or whatever. And again, it's, you know, these are public channels, so it's not like you're looking at information that you're not supposed to be. It's public, and so a person does not have to have an account on Social Blade in order for you to look at it, right? You can look at anybody's account for all of his hard work. And I don't know the fella. I don't have an opinion about his methods. I know there's a lot of controversy around him, and I'm not any part of that. I'm just curious because he's a lot. But there it is. There he is, right at the top. And there's anybody with a name that's even close to that, right? So I'm going to go ahead and select Nomadic Fanatic, and right up top you're going to see his dashboard. If he does have an account, you're going to see what he sees when he logs into it. His total grade for his channel, and his subscriber rank, his video view rank, his Social Blade rank, and how much money he makes in a month or a year. And it looks like he makes a pretty good amount. He's a pretty big channel. He has 173,910 subscribers, and he has 54 million video views, and I think that's all together. So then if you scroll down, oh, here's PewDiePie. Of course, he's got he's got more subscribers than anyone on YouTube. But you're going to see some statistics right here. You're going to see subscribers and video views. Now, these numbers should always be in the positive, but as far as subscribers, some people are going to have positives and negatives there, right? Because some days you have a subtraction in subscribers, and sometimes you have an addition. But those numbers should be tiny, you know, like -1 or 2, okay? If you see a big chunk where someone has lost, you know, hundreds of subscribers in one day, that's because YouTube has cracked down and they got busted for buying followers. In the video views, see, Nomadic Fanatic doesn't have any negative numbers there, but if you look in the video views there, and there's any kind of negative numbers in a person's views, that means they also got busted buying views, because again, YouTube has cracked down on that sort of cheating, and they're gonna get you, and there's nothing that a person can do if that's on their Social Blade. That's permanently in their permanent record, and it's for all to see. So don't be a cheater. Just do your best and have fun with it. So you can see that he has a smooth amount of subscribers that have gone up since 2016, and from what I can tell, it's only going back to 2016, even though the site has been up since 2008. It's been up for 10 years, and I've just only heard about it in the last week. So let's check somebody else just for fun. Let's check, a large channel is Cheap RV Living. Let's see if we can get them on here. Oop, there it is. And you can see immediately how many subscribers he has, how many video views he has, and how much dough that Bob Wells makes in a month and in a year. So, goodness sake, up to $91.4 thousand in a year. So Bob Wells is making some bank doing his channel. So let's click on full monthly statistics and see. He looks good. There's no negative view numbers. It doesn't look like he's had any subscribers lately tank out or anything. And his subscribers is very smooth. So it's very doubtful that Bob Wells is buying any kind of subscribers or views or anything like that. So let's look at something small like Boondockabillies. Let's look at our channel. It's just, we have a very, very small channel in comparison, and there we are. This is how many video views we've had: 1,072,932. We have 6,239 subscribers. It's our uploads, and only a C plus. And our rankings, and how very little money we make in a month and in a year. So clearly this is a hobby for me and not a living. But you know, it is what it is. Not everyone can get rich on YouTube. And if you see our subscribers, it's up and down. It's a real normal look. This is what you're going to see from most channels. And we'll look at our full monthly statistics. So it's pretty, you know, pretty normal, I'd say, for a small channel. Is, you know, some days we have negative subscribership and some days positive, but there's no big chunks taken out because we don't cheat. And you can see our subscribership is really smooth here, and like a lot of people's has plateaued, kind of plateaued out, right? So we could use some more views, we could use some more subscribers for sure. But again, you know, not everybody can be super successful. If you are just starting a channel, or you're thinking about starting a channel, or you've had a channel for a while and it's not growing, you know, take heart. That is most channels. Most channels stay small, and you know, it's just like anything. You know, there can only be so many rock stars among us, and the rest of us, it's just the little people. But I did watch this really fun and interesting channel on YouTube about the whole thing, and let me show that to you real quick. And the channel is Xiaoju or something. Xiaoju. It's a really fun look at Instagram, and you know, it's kind of fun because you are figuratively able to look down the underpants of all the people that are on social media, and you want to check out their accounts and see what's going on. It's just kind of neat, and I'd say it's both eye-opening and it's comforting, because you can see that most channels are just not rock stars. And if you want to be a rock star, it gives you the option to compare. And I'll say it like a third time. Comparison can really rob your joy, so be careful on that. But you click this button, compare, and you're going to be able to enter this versus this, and compare channels. And you know, if you're looking to make your channel successful like a certain other channel, then it can be really useful to you. But you can also see too where many channels have plateaued out, because again, there's only so many YouTube subscribers to go around, and only so many of those are going to be people subscribing to RV channels. Now, the only thing that keeps our community of RV YouTuber channels growing is that more and more people want to live this lifestyle. And so I just want to encourage you to be creative, do your best, but have fun with it, and just look at it as a hobby. Definitely don't depend on it, or think have unrealistic expectations. If you do that, then your channel is going to continue to grow. If you pay attention to the SEO and you watch videos about that, and you pay attention to the way your thumbnails look and your analytics, you're going to be able to grow your channel. So so I encourage you, start a channel. That's all, folks. See you later, and have a great day, a great evening, have a great life. Be great.